All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Anyways, today's video, like I told you earlier on, is going to be quite interesting, okay? But I'm just trying to pour out my heart with regards to a particular subject topic. I believe you have seen from the title already, talking about my country, Nigeria, okay? Really, guys, I love my country and I wish my country can be better, okay, than the current state. Anyways, home is home, guys. That's what I'm going to start with, and there's nowhere like home. I know many people are feeling like, why are you always posting content about Malaysia, you know, stuff like that. Actually, if you ask me, I would have loved to post content about my country, definitely, but I'm not in the country currently, and you know, I came to this country and I feel like I need to learn about Malaysia, especially when I found out that it's a very beautiful country and the people are very kind, very welcoming, you know, heartwarming people here. So I felt like, let me even try to learn about their country, the culture, you know, about the people and stuff like that. But honestly, I must tell you that there's nowhere like home, guys. And I just wish that, you know, I can travel home, you know, as I like or stuff like that. You know, I really wish to travel around Africa, you know, explore and let people see. At least now that I have some Malaysian audience, I know that my Malaysian audience also want to see some things about Nigeria, about Africa. You know, many of them are very inquisitive, and in fact, if I may tell you but the truth, I have seen a lot of requests like, Bolu, tell us about Nigeria, tell us about Nigeria. Really? You want to know about Nigeria? Actually, I've akin to one of your requests. I did a video about my country. I don't know if you guys have seen the video. Many people did not really watch it, but yeah, it's there. You can check. And hopefully in the future, you're going to see more videos from that side. Maybe not now, since I cannot travel around now. Definitely, I love to actually show you practical, you understand? Not just like talking about my country so much like that, but at least maybe you can see some things, you know, like if I go out, do vlogs, and it's not really easy for me to actually contact people there to help me take videos and send to me. You know, the stress is quite much. So anyways, that's by the way, but what I'm really crying out for this time around is that, look, it's not easy to stay in a foreign country. No matter how great the country is, I believe many people that are in Malaysia currently, maybe you are from Africa or you are from even any part of the world, you can testify to this, right? And Malaysians also, if you go to another country, because some of you also travel outside, you can also testify to it. Am I right? So it's not really easy to be in another man's land, okay? Especially from Africa. Coming to this place is not really easy. That's the truth. So people think that when you are abroad, you know, you are just picking money from the tree, you know, or the thing is just growing like that. My dear, it is not easy, okay? Maybe there are some countries that you can actually go to and yeah, things can be just so easy, so flourishing. But the truth is that except if you are in Malaysia specifically for business, maybe you're actually using business visa, or maybe you are married to a local here, you understand? Then you may have some higher privileges. But if you're just here for studies, you know, or you're just doing your own work or stuff like that, man, you need to be patient. Like, you need to go through a lot. That's just the truth. Now, don't get me wrong, comparing Malaysia with some other countries where maybe people are being tortured or stuff goes on, Malaysia is not like that. When it comes to your quality of life, it is very, very excellent. You understand? Nobody actually really cares about, you are a foreigner in my country, why are you in my country, that kind of thing. No. You understand what I mean, right? Like racism itself, it's very minimal, and even if people will actually be racist to you, you know, they won't hurt you, like hurting physically and stuff like that. It's just a very minimal kind of cultural, you know, stuff. But in general, I think I've really enjoyed the country Malaysia, but I still love my country Nigeria so much. Everybody loves his country, right? Yes, no matter what is going on, no matter the challenge, I really wish that Nigeria will be great again. I wish my country will be better. I love my people. Why would I love my country, guys? Why would I love my country? Like, my family is there, for God's sake. My blood is there, you understand? Even my loved one is there, even the one I'm going to marry. Did you hear that? Yes. You know, like, so I have many people in my country that are so dear to my heart, and I can't just do without them, you understand? I've missed a lot of people, my friends, my colleagues, you know, my family, my brothers, my sisters. We just talk on phone and all that, you know, my dad, my mom, all of them, I've missed them a lot. So I really, really, really love my country, and I want to come back to my country. It's just that right now I'm still here and I'm doing my PhD, my studies. I don't know what the future actually promises or what it holds, but what I know is that the future is going to be very beautiful. But if it is God's purpose for me to come back to my country, why not? Like, why not? Seriously. In fact, I really wish that I can actually make my country better and great again. Because if I tell you guys the truth, many people actually go outside, you know, and they feel like, oh, they are so relaxed outside, you know, they want to stay outside. Let the people in the country there be going through pains, be suffering and all that. I think that's a very bad mentality, because no matter what, we still have people there. Except if you can pack all your generations out from there and go to another place, then maybe that would be a different story entirely. I don't know if you guys are getting my gist. So yeah, there's nowhere like home. That's just the truth. I hear a lot of things happening in Nigeria. In fact, to the extent that it's quite disgraceful that some of my Malaysian friends actually ask me the question, you understand, about some of the bad things that is happening in my country. How can I answer? I've seen some of those comments in my videos and all that, you know, people asking, oh, so Nigeria, what about this? What about that? I may not be able to mention some of the words here, you understand, but you know what I mean, right? Like the bad things that is happening, the challenges, the pains and all that. What will I say? You know, when they ask me that question, I just feel so pinched in my heart and I feel so touched. You know, my heart is so heavy and I'm just praying that, oh God, please remember our cry and save our nation from the hands of those that want to destroy it. That is the truth. You know, whoever is planning to destroy the nation, that God should actually what? Arise and fight for his people. Yeah, some people are going to say, yeah, you have been saying God, God, God. You people crying to God. Those that don't believe God will definitely come after me and say those kind of things, because I've seen them in many comments before. But one thing is that as a believer, I still believe that God is the answer to everything. You understand? Of course, the citizens must have their common sense. Citizens must do the right thing. You understand? We must vote in the right people. You know, we must kick out those who are not actually active in government, in seats, you know, to do the right thing. You know, we must either kick them out, okay, but in the right way, okay, in the judicial way, in the democratic way, and we must be careful, okay, so that we don't put our hands and collect bribes and collect all those small things they give during election and use it against ourselves, because some of these people, they don't even have the heart for the people, for the populace, you understand? And many people don't want to talk about things, you know, feel like maybe there's nothing to talk about it, people are afraid and all that. Well, we are still going to stand on one ground, and that is what? Nigeria needs to be free, okay? I still believe in one Nigeria. Many people will come after me anyways, but yeah, I believe Nigeria doesn't need to break, okay? I think it is too late at this time to be talking about Nigeria being broken and all that. I believe Nigeria can still be one. We can be like Malaysia, guys. Malaysia, they are different people, you understand? But they stay together. Look at the Malay, look at the Chinese, look at the Indian. But all of them, you know, they stay together. They believe in one thing, and that is unity, and that is love. And they share it among themselves, and it is what reflective in their daily lives. And that is why they can do business together, they can school together, you know, they can go to lunch together, they eat together, all of them, the different races, they even marry each other. Like, things are so peaceful in this country, things are so good. And despite that, you know, citizens will never be satisfied with what they are actually enjoying. Because I've asked some of my Malaysian friends, you know, when we start discussing, they say, that in fact, this is our government, this one, that one, things are not this are not that. And I begin to wonder in my heart, like, really? How I wish you know what people are actually going through in the other part of the world. Then you will be able to what? Appreciate God's gift to you. Malaysia is a beautiful land, I must tell you. Their leaders have done great. I know maybe it's not all leaders. They also had a time when they had the corrupt leaders, where they had people that did not have interest in the populace, in the citizens. But, you know, there was a time that came that what? A great leader came up. And when the great leader came up, it changed everything. You guys know the history of your country, right? And maybe some people that are watching from outside the country, all over the world, you know the history of these things. It just takes one person, okay, one revolutionary to change the whole system and make things really great. And one thing I would like to say is that, you know, it also depends on we as citizens, okay? It's not all about, hey, the leaders. People always keep making that noise and saying it's the leaders. Even me, myself, I also say, it's the leaders, our leaders are bad, our leaders are this. But when you go to the roots, you see that even some of the citizens are not doing the best to make things actually what? Become great. In our own little corners, we should start learning how to be sincere. You know, we should start learning how to what? be sacrificial. We should start learning how to love each other. We are always crying. People are maltreating us in other parts of the world, this and that. But the thing is that we must ask ourselves, in our own country, how do we take care of each other? There's nowhere like home. I love my country so much. I wish I would come back any moment. But things need to be put in place. Things need to be arranged in the right way, guys. There's need for justice. A lot of things have gone wrong. You know, there's no human dignity anymore in some part of the country. And I just pray and I believe God that God will raise up men. You know, we need both spiritual revivalists and physical revivalists, guys. God will raise up men, women that will stand in the gap. And I hope my country can be great again. I hope we can learn from other developing countries that we almost started together. For example, Malaysia. I hope we can learn from them. And many others. Look at Singapore, look at, you know, there are so many countries. I don't need to mention names now. Many countries, they are doing very well. They are doing very well. You want to talk about population? There are countries with far higher population than us, but they are doing very well. I hope things get better. I love my country. I miss my country so much, Nigeria, and I will definitely come back to my country one day. I love my country so much. And for you Malaysian audience, just stay tuned to this channel. Keep following, keep supporting, keep sharing the videos. And once in a while, I'm going to bring up topics also about my country. Since you are interested in it, I'm going to bring up some fun topics about my country and we're going to roll together. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. It's just a rant video. I don't think I've ever ranted on my channel before, guys, but yeah, it's important once in a while. Stay safe, stay positive, don't let anybody steal your joy. Let me know what you think about my assertions in the comment section below. If you're a Nigerian, let's be positive, okay? We have family back home. Even if you're a Nigerian diaspora, you still have family back home, guys, and our family means everything to us. Am I right? We cannot leave them away there, and let's keep praying and let's keep working hard. And when it's time for election, let's also do our best, you understand, and ensure that the right thing is done and we wouldn't sell our birthright again. Much love and God bless you. Stay positive, stay simple, and stay sincere. Don't let anybody steal your joy. Bye bye. Bye bye.